Hello, how are you? This is Rachel from sweetbeepaperco. I am back again with another Scraps to Treasures challenge video. This month we are doing May's challenge, which is book pages. So I'm really excited to use up some of my scraps, or some more of my scraps, and some book pages out of there. This challenge is hosted by Sheree at Turquoise Dreaming and Maria from Maria's Miscellany. I will have both of their channels linked down below. This is an open collaboration, so also feel free to join us at any time to use up all of your scraps. And if you're curious about the other videos I've done for this challenge, I have a playlist down below in my description box that shows all of my other videos from this challenge. So I've got my box of scraps. Like I've said, every other month it's out of control, and I have added more. And I have more bigger pieces to put in here as well. I try to keep the bigger pieces in a separate container since they're just so much bigger, like a size like this, like half a 12 by 12, you know what I mean? But yeah, so let me pick out some scraps out of here and let's get started. I have a cool idea, so I'm excited to try it. Okay, so I've got some scraps picked out. So I wanted to make some pockets to include and some journals. So I've picked out some more rectangular, bigger pieces of book pages to use. So I've got regular book pages and then some music book pages. And I picked out some scrapbook pieces as well, and some smaller pieces. So what I want to do is to make some pockets, and I've made these solely out of book pages before, but I wanted to use like a scrapbook paper as the back page and then make the pocket out of the book page. So one of the things I want to do first, and I think we'll make 4 of them today, so we'll have just different sizes going on. I need to trim some of them down. So these 2 are small enough size. I really don't see the need to trim them down. So we're going to leave those. And this will be kind of nice because we'll have different sizes. So you can use your scissors, your paper cutter, and trim down your pages to whatever size you would like to use. So this is about 4 by 5. This piece is about a 4 by 4 inch square. So this one is just a little too wide for me. So it's about a little less than 5 inches. And a lot of my pages are around, I think, 5 inches. So I kind of want to go down to 4 inches. I don't want to be directly the same size as my page too, because a lot of the times I'll glue this down, you know, on a page that's kind of already interesting. So I want some of that page to also show. That looks pretty good. So for reference, this is about 4 inches by 6 now. Let's see, let's kind of square this one off a little bit. So this one is about 5 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then while I'm here, I think I'm just going to go ahead and square this one off. And maybe if I have extra book page that's pulled out, I'll go ahead and use that. I'm not sure how this one is going to look. Okay, that one is a maybe. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is make a folded down pocket. I may have to trim some of these down, but so get a piece of a book page. We're going to fold the top down. So you kind of want to decide which side of the book page you want at the top, kind of like this one. And you're going to fold this at an angle. So I would go ahead and take your book page and kind of size it to your paper. And I'm just going to turn it over and fold one side of it down. Let me show you what I mean here. So here is my book page. Here's the front. Okay, so I folded it back And you can fold this back as far as you like. If you don't want it that far, you can just fold it down a little bit. But the point of it is to fold your book page to the back. And there we go. So let's see what it looks like with it folded down a lot more. Oh, that's cute. I kind of like that we can see more of this gorgeous paper back here. So what we're going to do after this is now there's two options for this, right? So you can either glue your 3 edges down or you can sew it down. I'm going to sew them today, but I am going to use just a little bit of glue to hold it down. If you're sewing and you want, just put a little bit of glue on each side and just stick it down. So after we get those done, we are going to kind of collage on this part here. These are going to be so pretty to put in journals or to send in snail mail to a friend. So I'm going to set this to the side and then go sew it when I'm finished with the other ones. Okay, so let's do that again, only I have some that I haven't trimmed down yet. So let's see. I think I want to use music page on this one, and I'm going to take the edge off here. I always save these pieces from the music sheets to stamp a sentiment on because it's such pretty paper. Okay, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and fold some of this down. And my fold's going to go the same way. And then I'll decide how far up or down I want it. It looks like I need to take a little bit more paper off. Okay, so there we go. And I think I want this as kind of a lower pocket as well, like the other one, to show more of that paper. So now I am just going to trim off this bottom piece. There we go. We put a little bit of glue to tack it down. And I forgot to, we should kind of tack these little flaps down just a little bit to kind of keep them from maybe interfering with anything you put in your pocket. And these are so pretty so far. Okay, we've got this one a little bit of a taller one. So how would this look? That's pretty. I'm recording on May 21st. I live in Ohio. We had some really heavy thunderstorms this afternoon. And of course the Shiro, our little gray and white kitty, does not like rain. Well, she doesn't like thunder, I should put it that way. Oh, this paper is so pretty. So I said I wanted to go the other way. Let me take a little bit more off the top and I'll fold this down. So pretty. Okay, let's tack this down. Oh, and the flap. Don't forget the flap. These are so simple. I can't remember who I saw make these just out of the book pockets. I think it was Tina. I think I'm going to wait on this paper and just make another one out of this paper here. And I'm going to use this German book dictionary page. So I'm just going to make it the size of my paper. Fold the top down at an angle. And we'll tack the flap down. Put a little bit of glue to hold it. Like I said, you don't have to do that. Yeah, we like this side better. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and get these sewn down. So I am going to go ahead and sew, I think, all the way around. You could just sew around your pocket as well too. I'm going to try that on one and see what it looks like. But I think I'm going to sew all the way around the paper. I'm back. These look so cute. I love them. Oops, I forgot to trim the tops. Oh my goodness. I love how they look. They're so adorable. I thought about doing some zigzag stitch on them, but I kind of just didn't. Oh no, didn't want to. They're so cute. I love this one. Now at this point you can do whatever you want with them. You can leave them as is. You can decorate, collage, whatever you want. I am going to go ahead and decorate these a little bit. So I've been keeping some little bits and bobs in this chip dip container. So I may pull a couple things out of here. Yeah, I am just going to start decorating. You could use some more of your scrap paper. I pulled this out because I thought this would look pretty. Ooh, yeah, probably use that on there. You can do whatever you want on these. So let me get a couple decorated up, and we'll come back and kind of talk about it. Okay, they are all done. I love them. They're so easy. These are so easy to make, and I really like how they turned out. I love how washi stickers and like clear flower stickers look on book pages. So that is what I did. And a couple of the mini paper dolls look so cute. But these are so cute. I love the mini size. I completely forgot too to talk about being, stamping on them as well. That's also really pretty. But I just used some scraps out of that scrap box and some stickers, and that was it. You don't even have to do that much if you don't want to. I was also going to say, if you wanted to ink your book pages, I would probably do that before you start gluing them down. So like I would glue your fold down, and then I would go ahead and ink everything up. But so for example, let's see how one of them would look in my journal. So I'm still working. I've got a couple of pages to finish for winter, honestly, but I do need to get a move on for spring here. Let's just kind of see what one looks like. So yeah, so on top of that scrapbook paper, that just looks so cute with this little pocket. So let's just go ahead and glue this down. I love how they look sewn. They're so cute. There we go. Super simple. I think what took me the longest was picking the paper out and trying to to decide how to decorate them. But you could, like when you finish a project and you have like a rectangle left, you could set it aside and go ahead and add a book page to it and just have some of them already made up. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment down below. Make sure you check out Sheree's and Maria's channels. They are linked down below. If you participate or make these, I should say, please let me know. I would love to see them. You can tag me on Instagram. My handle is linked down below at sweetbeepaperco. But make sure you like the video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added color.